Oh, white hair. Oh, I'm old. I'm getting old. See white hair on my hair. And how do I feel? Those are my thoughts. Hi. Today I'm walking in the neighborhood just to shift up things a bit so that you won't keep seeing trees and trees. So today we're going to talk about the power of attitude. Yes, the power of attitude. Yesterday we talked about the power of critical thinking, and I'm going to define attitude as the ways and in which you think and feel about certain situations, circumstances, an idea, or a person, or a thing. The ways in which you think and feel about a thing, which affects your perspective of the thing, and it ends up determining your behavior. So, you see, thinking plus feeling equals perspective, and perspective equals behavior. So that is attitude in a nutshell. And attitude is so powerful because it can determine a lot of things. And yesterday we were talking about thinking, like I said. If you've not watched that video, I'm going to link it in the description box so you can just check it out. Now, our attitude determines our altitude. Have you ever heard that saying before? Attitude determines altitude. And I'm just going to tell us a personal story today. As I was thinking, I was coming, I'm like, okay, fine. How can I actually illustrate this attitude of a thing? So yesterday, I was talking to my mom on the phone, and she was like, oh, Biola, is that no white hair on your hair? I'm like, yeah, it's white hair. So, and I was just thinking there are two ways in which I can look at this situation. The first way is I have white hair. Oh, white hair. Oh, I'm old. I'm getting old. See white hair on my hair. And how do I feel? Those are my thoughts. Like, how do I now feel about having white hair? Oh, white hair. I'm old. I can feel weak. Oh, old people are weak people. They can't do anything. So I'm getting white hair. I'm old. I'm weak. I can't do anything. And I decide on, maybe the thought crosses my mind that, okay, I want to do this 100-day challenge where I walk for an hour. I'm like, oh, I'm old. I can't do that. 1 hour every day. No. Old. So that's already affecting my behavior, because I now believe, oh, I'm old. I can't do this. I can't do anything. So what's my behavior? I sit in the house and I do nothing. That is one behavior. That is one attitude. The other attitude that I can have to this same issue of white hair is, oh, I have white hair. Oh, wow. I can even redefine the white hair and say, oh, silver is pretty. It's really nice. And I can say, I can think in my mind that, oh, this white hair means I've lived so long in this earth. Oh, God, I'm so grateful. There are many people that are in this same age and they are no more, and I can be grateful and like, oh, this white hair signifies the faithfulness of God, how I've been on this earth for so long and God has kept me. And these are my thoughts. And I can also think, oh, this white hair, what do I think of people with white hair? Old people, older people, they are more wise, right? They're wiser. And oh, I have white hair, I'm so wise. And now I think of this idea of walking for 100 days, 1 hour every day for 100 days. And I'm like, I can do this because I have experience under my belt. I'm wiser. I can be more strategic about it. I can do this. And then I get up and I walk. Now, that is the same situation, but two exactly polar opposite, different attitude to these same situations. I'm going to cross the road. Two different attitudes to this same situation. So we can see how the thought pattern leads to the perspective and leads to the behavior. And I just want us to know that there are different kinds of attitude. We could have a positive attitude, we could have a negative attitude, which we have illustrated, and we could have a neutral attitude. A neutral attitude. You know why I'm laughing? This one came to my mind. A lackadaisical attitude. I remember some of my pastors those days, they used to say that word, lackadaisical. Like, who says that? A lackadaisical attitude. Like a neutral attitude, like, and then it's like an I don't care attitude. And that's another expression that's used in Nigeria. I don't know if you're a Nigerian, make your comments in the comment section and let me know if you've heard that expression being used before. It's used a lot in Nigeria, like, oh, this is your I don't care attitude. It will take you nowhere. That's another kind of attitude, I don't care attitude. So we could have a positive attitude, a negative attitude, or a neutral attitude. So, but the thing about attitude is that it can be changed. Attitude is not fixed. Doesn't mean if you have one attitude, then you can't change it and that's it. We can change our attitude. We can tweak our attitude. And it all starts in the realm of the thoughts. Because you remember the equation, thoughts and feelings equals perspective, and perspective equals behavior. So our attitude can actually be changed. We can tweak it, we can re-engineer it. And it all starts from the realm of our thoughts. So, for example, if maybe I'm having a difficult task or a problem, or that's another thing. In the first place, the way we even name and think about a situation affects our thoughts about it. Like, somebody once told me that don't say you have a problem, say you have a challenge. Because when you say you have a problem, you're already thinking of difficulty, you're already thinking of, oh, how am I going to solve it? But when you say I have a challenge, you're already thinking of solutions. So let's say you have a challenge or a difficult task ahead of you. Instead of saying, oh, this task is so difficult, oh, I can't do it, and then you give up. That's the behavior. What about if you say, okay, this is a task, this is a challenge, how can I solve this? This can be a way of me growing, this can be a venue of me learning new things. And then with that, you are more problem solving oriented, or how would I put it? Your focus is more towards problem solving than giving up. So that's one. Another thing I can think of is maybe you're a small company, for example, you're a small company and you're like, oh, I'm a small company, nobody's going to give me work, nobody knows me, all the big companies are there and everything. And you just sit there and you don't go scouting for jobs or whatever because you feel you already defeated yourself. What if you say, okay, I'm a small company, yes, but that gives me more flexibility, that gives me more room for growth. So because I'm a small company, I can even grow more. I've not reached the zenith of my growth. So let me go out and get jobs, And then, or maybe if you fail at something, we all fail at things one time or the other. Maybe you failed at something. Instead of saying, oh, I'm a failure, I can make it in life, why not say, oh, I know I've failed, but I'm not a failure. And this situation has just taught me one more way in which not to go about this issue. Why not try another way? You see? So from your thought realm now, you have re-engineered, you have tweaked, you have changed, you have restructured that thought, and you start having a different feeling, and that gears you to have a different perspective about the issue, and that informs a different behavior entirely. And that is attitude. And so that is just the way to change your attitude. And a positive attitude is very, very important in success in life. And these are the ways. Another way I think in which we can change our attitude or maintain a good attitude is to surround ourselves with people with positive attitude. Because, and I've said it before, in one of our talks, I can't remember which one, that when you surround yourself with people with negative attitude, because attitude is very, very contagious. It is. when you have people that are around you that are go-getters, that are like, we can do this, don't give up, let's do this, you can do it, you can make it. You are geared up yourself, you want to move, you are like, oh, yeah, good. You are geared up, you have a better attitude. Like, I have a friend, Ebele. Shout out to you, Ebele, if you are watching this. I don't know whether she's watching. She's so positive, she's so energetic, she never gives up, she's always telling me, let's do this. Even in the most extreme circumstances where you feel nothing can be done, she will say, let's try it this way, let's try it this way, let's look at it this way, let's do it, you know. So such people, they will cheer you on, they will give you that positive mentality that, Lord, you can do it, you can do it. But as versus people that are negative, that are always looking for bad things in every situation, every idea. Oh no, it can't be done. They always find a reason why things cannot be done, or why things cannot work. Any idea you bring, they will always shoot it down. Run away from such people. So those are the two ways that I'm just thinking of in which we can change our attitude, by going deep into the realm of our thoughts, tweaking things in the realm of our thoughts, and surrounding ourselves with people with the right attitude. I know there are so many other numerous ways, but I don't know everything, and I can't say everything in this short video. But if you have any other way in which you feel we can tweak our attitude, we can change from that negativity to that positivity, I want you to help us by sharing your knowledge with us in the comment section. It will go a long way in helping everybody. So, as we have said, attitude is very important in success in life, because attitude is what leads to the way you behave, and your behavior becomes your lifestyle, and your lifestyle becomes your life, and that's your life. That's the life you are living, and that is the life that is going to affect how you end up being in whatever it is that you are doing, projects, or even affecting people around you. And that's another thing that I was thinking. Bad attitude also affects the people around you negatively. So if you are having a bad attitude, or a negative attitude, or a positive attitude, the way other people can affect you, you can also affect other people. So your attitude can also affect your immediate family and your community and your environment. And you don't want to be that person that will bring a bad attitude and make everybody start having bad attitude. I want to believe that you don't want to be that person. So, yeah, that's all I have for today. And I hope we will take all these points and start changing our attitude. Here, I just want to provoke our thoughts. I don't have all the answers. Let's think about this. Let's see how we can make our behavior better and our life better by changing our attitude, having a positive attitude, a go-getter attitude. And I'm going to join us again when I'm done. I don't know whether I should still go to the park, but I think I will just continue walking in the neighborhood for today. So I'll see you when I'm done. And so I'm back. This is what we have today. And as I was coming, I was just thinking of the different ways in which I can change my attitude in those aspects of my life where I would say I have a bad attitude or a not so good attitude. And I hope you are thinking about the same. So if you are ready to change your attitude, let me know in the comment section, and I will see you tomorrow.